Alright, I think the game sounds mostly okay with, like, the speaking now. Alright, we ready? We ready to get into the final chapter? I think it's the final chapter, right? Did I make that up? No, I didn't make that up. Okay. Self-care is best care. Thank you, Yoshi. I will have some of my coffee that I have not had yet. Appreciate that. And a nice little stretch. And everybody should make sure that you stretch and hydrate and do all the things. It do be our Dragon Boyo fresh off a donathon. How you doing today, Yoshi? Who ended up winning Civ? Who ended up winning Civ yesterday? Keeping a boiler held together by hopes and prayers during 8... Oh, no. Oh, no. If it makes you feel any better, GK, you only have, like, 2.5 hours left, right? You only have, like, 2.5 hours left, right? And then you can leave and it's somebody else's problem. Alright, friends, let's do it. Chapter 5. Cry Wolf. And let me know if I need to raise the volume at all. I will do so.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Need to make sure it's good when you leave. That's fair.
Not if I can avoid it.
Rip Faith. We barely knew ya. We barely knew ya. Y'all remember when all this happened, right?
No.
Y'all remember this?
Holly's sister, Lily.
Yoshi was winning on points at the end.
Do
Okay.
you even give a shit about us? The strays.
The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No!
Nope.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
That's right, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to
Colin!
the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
I wouldn't do it. Fucking Snow, though. Yo, this Bloody Mary hoe.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Mm-hmm.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make
The
sure you
Crooked
bring
Man.
him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Does he, Snow?
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Last week I learned that the Crooked Man was actually like a fairy tale. What I did also learn from the comics is why they have such a long lifespan and why they've lived so long. So apparently their lifespan is based on how remembered they are by the mundanes, which is us, like the regular humans. So if they are well known and remembered, their lifespan is longer. If they are not well known, when they get killed or something, like they'll be killed. So like in the comics, there is a scene where Snow got shot, and she comes back, and her sister Rose Red is like, well, yeah, if that was me who got shot, I would have been dead, but you get to live because all these Mundies love you. And I was like, oh, so that's how that
You've
goes.
come a long way.
It was interesting.
You must be tired.
I'm tired of your shit.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
It basically is, King. I don't know, we'll find out if we can.
Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat?
Nah, fam, I'm good.
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
That sounds real decadent.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
You tell him, Bigby.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest,
gonna what?
and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Yeah, sit down, Jersey. Stupid Jersey devil.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency,
Ugh,
why don't
Georgie.
you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you
You're making
think
it
I
crooked.
mean? Slavery, kidnapping, extortion, murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How you
Leo
said
present
this
opening?
is
We can
some
try that.
Conspiracy against me. I'm a well-connected man. Well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Who would try to pull that on you?
Oh, I don't know. Fables with a grudge. People who want
We
to
can
steal
try.
my shops and services. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you.
I'll see if we
I
can get
hope
Leo to
you
actually
believe
open
when I say,
something.
Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders
Do you?
that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with. You really don't need to worry yourself further.
So who did it?
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Why not?
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
You know, when they
No,
tell you that they
I'm
got it under
gonna
control,
deal
they
with it
don't.
right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Rub some salmon on.
The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
I've been waiting to hit this dude.
You know who did it. Now tell me.
No fucking way I'm telling you anything! After what you did!
That's enough.
I've been waiting to
I was
hit
hoping
him.
It wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Of course it was fucking Georgie.
However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You
Of course
got
it
what
was
you
him.
wanted, so just...
Sit down now.
Yeah, I killed him.
Look
So
at this
what?
nasty asshole.
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
You know what?
Georgie.
I'm gonna punch you too.
Get your hands off me!
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right.
Oh, see? Here comes the
Let's work
truth.
something out.
What's
I'm just
there
gonna
to
keep
work
punching
out?
people till they
I'm
give me the
protected,
truth.
aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
Ah,
You
And then
told
attempt
me
there
to
we go.
blame me for it.
There we go.
You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just
She
gonna let
knows
him
something.
do this?
She knows something.
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them. I didn't fucking
Don't
start
make
this.
any trouble, Georgie.
Are you seriously throwing me under the fucking carriage after everything I've done for you?
I
think I'll take
be
both of
taking
you.
Both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
Thank you for the
For
self-care.
minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give
You
a fuck
fucking
about
what, mate?
Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's
Nope,
no
I
way
think I'm
I'm
gonna
going
stay.
with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere.
I think I'm gonna stay.
I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
I told you.
I'm running out of patience, Crooked Man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well.
Really? Could it have?
But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why
No
negotiate
shit.
when you can just decide?
Nuzzles, you're so bored.
Hello, Michael. Welcome back.
Did I miss anything good?
How you doing?
Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Oh, come on, Bigby. Come on. Alright, I'm putting my hands on the keyboard, guys. I'm doing it. I'm ready. My hands are on the keyboard. I'm hitting, I'm tapping.
Over here!
Ooh.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Oh, y'all are just leaving?
I'd like to say it was nice knowing
Oh, you better not
but
stab
I'm
me.
glad to see your insides turned out.
Yeah. Oh, look at those claws. We got claws, boo. I've been waiting to do that.
Oh god.
Yo, devil, get out of here.
This way.
I ain't got time for you. Bam! Tweedle that. Dang, Chihuahua. Alright, let's go through the portal. Let's go. Let's go, Bigby. We doing this.
It's almost scary how good I am.
Come on.
It is almost scary how good I am.
Shit!
I know.
Where you running to? You know I could run on off. Oh, we don't even have to run. Okay. We ain't even gotta run. Why are you running? Oh, we changing. Oh, we changing. Wait, what am I supposed to do now? What is this bar? Yo, is anyone concerned about the wolf in pants running around? Just a typical day in New York City, right? Sniff him out. Sniff him out. Use that nose. Sniff, sniff. Ooh. Ooh. Just a normal Sunday night. What that nose do? Ah! Yo, get him. Come on, let's go, let's go.
Fuck! What was that?
It's me. Ah, shit. Stop the car, bitch. Stop the car.
Take him off!
I can't.
Stop the car. Alright, well, not like that. Damn. There'd be less of a manhunt for Bigby than Luigi. 100%. 100%. Go Jeepers Creepers on her ass. Damn, now I'm mad I didn't go after the limo. You gonna try to run me down?
Are
I
you
know.
sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
That's right, I'm not moving. I'ma see you no matter where you go. I'm coming for you. You're literally going back to your bar. Literally going to the strip club. All right, we've relaxed. We've relaxed. Any evidence left here? No? Okay. I'm coming in. The exact same clothes. You know, he got a uniform. He got a uniform, you know?
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
We're gonna listen for a minute.
Stand up. It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use.
Nobody likes
No
Georgie
way I'm
Porgy
walking
pudding
out of
pie.
here.
How did this happen, Georgie? How did it get this?
Now, you want to tell me everything yet? You want to tell me everything?
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses.
Come on, tell me the truth then.
Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
Listen, I just landed on the wrong car,
To
okay?
say goodbyes first.
I need you to tell me everything.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Vivian, you don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to help you here.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what he did.
She does have the neck
I'm
ribbon.
not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
Yo,
He's a
Kraken,
murderer.
how you doing?
Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
Okay, so tell me
What?
the
You made
truth.
sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you?
Oh, her
even a
watch her
little,
ribbon
knowing
doesn't
that
do a
man
damn thing.
Of
murdered-
course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then.
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking. You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf
Look at
too?
this.
You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck?
So why
I
you wait
did
till
what I
now?
had to. You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look, I'm
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told. Then it comes back to bite you in the ass because some good-for-nothing crooked bastard decides you're not worth shit anymore.
Yeah, why she got the ribbon?
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the
Mm-hmm.
others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty.
Take a cute. Damn.
So he told
Damn,
me
King.
to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told
You're
me
still
to kill
fucking
them.
responsible, bro.
And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
You could have come to us
Fine.
for help.
Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
More self-care, I got you.
Go ahead and kill me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap
Thank you.
taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right?
Job's not done.
George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
I mean, you do kind of suck, Georgie.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
You could have done anything.
They all kinda
You
look the
coulda
same.
Let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them,
Then what? Then what?
what would you have me do? Kill her? It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die. Do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What
do
are
you
you
mean?
talking about?
Tell me.
This
Tell me
is the
everything.
original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
Yep, there it is.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith.
Her head
So
gets
don't you
cut off.
come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
Right? I'll pull that shit
You
off
have
real
to
quick.
Understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea, a gimmick. Discretion.
I will
is
pull
our
that off
guarantee.
real quick.
That's how it started, anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point.
And then what happened? And then what
Man
happened?
showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
And you didn't think to go to anybody else.
Do you get it now? Why I couldn't just...
That don't make
You
it right,
still think
Georgie.
it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit. What the fuck are you supposed to do then?
Why should you get to decide? Either of you. You think this is hard
That's what
for
I tried.
you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience.
Okay, Elpis. So I just clicked out. Here's what you missed, Elpis. Shit is wild, okay? Shit is wild. So the Crooked Man told Georgie to deal with the women, which is why they ended up dead, right? So Georgie did it, and oh fuck, commercials. Actually, wait, Elpis, you have a sub, so I can catch you up while everybody else is in commercials. So that actually works out pretty well. So the Crooked Man told Georgie to take care of the women. So Georgie killed them. Great. Georgie is then trying to say, well, I only did that because the Crooked Man told me and it was going to be me or him. We had a fight with some of the Crooked Man's people. Tweedle D or Dumb, whichever one is left. I don't give a shit. They both suck. The Jersey Devil, the Crooked Man, and Bloody Mary got away because Bloody Mary came out of the mirror. As you know, of course she does. We followed Georgie and Vivian throughout the city. There was a choice where I could either land on the limo or land on Georgie's car. I ended up on Georgie's car, which I feel like, in some ways, I feel like that might have been the better choice because at least I can get to the bottom of what's happening and I find out where this magic is coming from. I'm sure there's something else that happens if you end up if you end up with the limo, and maybe we'll go back and play that at the end of this. But so Georgie seems like he's on death's door. I don't know if that's true because in the comics, if people in the mundane world, which is like us regular humans, remember you have an extended lifespan unless he's just been around too goddamn long that it's time for him to go. But again, this is not like fully the comics world, but still. So Georgie has revealed that the ribbons on the girls are the magic from Vivian, who is the original girl with the ribbon, which I vaguely remember that like fairy tale where it's like when you take off the ribbon, like her head falls off, and that's why she always has the ribbon around her neck. So it's her magic that has stopped the women from speaking and being able to tell everything. So we decided we'll just cut that shit off at the source. So we tried to reach for the ribbon, and she's like, who says you get to decide what happens? Like, bitch, you put everybody in this situation. And she's like, we thought this would just be a gimmick, that discretion would be guaranteed. And then the Crooked Man came and ruined everything. Wah, wah, wah. Well, bitch, you did this to your friends, or who you said were your friends. You put them in a spot where they got all messed up. Maybe it's time for you to take some responsibility. Okay? Maybe it's time for you to take some responsibility so those women can talk. So then if they can talk, then we can freaking get the Crooked Man and put him in his place and put Georgie in his place and clean up this whole shit. Maybe it's the noble sacrifice, okay? Maybe, Vivian, it's time for you to shut up and just die. Maybe it's time. You know? What is it? You're the hero unless you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Maybe you've become the villain. Take some responsibilities. Yeah, man, even Tommy Pickles knew you had to take some responsibilities, man. But yeah, so that's where we are. Not me making popcorn for this. Oh my goodness. But so that's where we are. So we just tried to take the ribbon off of her and she got mad.
Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
Vivian, this is the way it has to be.
That's the only way.
I know that.
And it hasn't even been that long, Elpis.
You're not going to be the one to do it.
Hasn't
I'm
even
sick
been that
of
long.
everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily?
So it's been so short and it's just been so much lore.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have
Do
to
you
forget
care?
What I've done
Do
to
you?
them, what I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian.
Do it.
Don't
do it.
That was
Vivian,
truly
no!
cringeworthy.
Bam.
Fuck! No, 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 no!
The girl with the ribbon is
Why'd
gone.
you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian! Shit!
It's for the best. Now Nerissa and the others can be free.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What, Georgie? You gonna tell me that this was a lie?
I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh.
Georgie Porgy and Puddin' Pie kissed the girls and made them cry. It's about time he starts crying. Do you not know that fairy tale, Elpis, with the girl with the ribbon?
Fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Get up, Georgie. You'll live.
So, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that.
I guess not enough
Just
people
make
remember
sure
you.
You give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him.
Georgie will remember this.
Really fuck him up for me, all right? For both of us. You know the bastard deserves it.
He's gonna have it worse.
That's right, he will.
Good.
Good.
Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole.
It was more that she pulled it off herself.
You want to finish me off now?
Nah.
Or do you plan to kick me around a little first?
Can't we just get the
Rip limbs
doctor
off
to
one by
come
one?
get you?
That's what you want to do, right? Well, whatever it is, just get it over with.
Can't we just get the doctor?
Who I am.
Sure, it's not.
Where's Dr. Swineworth?
No more games, all right. We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did.
Alright,
Let's
fine.
not draw this out.
Fine.
All right, Georgie.
This is what it takes. Damn. Damn. Well, a couple weeks ago, I did say it'd be good if I never had to see Georgie again. He got stabbed in the gut during the fight at the Crooked Man spot.
Victory.
He was already bleeding out there, you know? We just finished him off. We just finished off the work, it's fine. Maybe he just wanted to get his hands all in there. Hold on, I want to see, can I find the story, The Girl with the Ribbon? With the ribbon. The Girl with the Green Ribbon? Is that what it is? The Girl with the Ribbon in a dark. Okay. This one says green ribbon, so that's why I'm like I just typed in Girl with the Ribbon to see if I could find the actual story that it's based on. But that might be like, let me see. Woman with the Velvet Ribbon is a painting. Woman with the Velvet Ribbon. Let's see. There's a few stories of girls with with ribbons. I'm not Now, in theory, the girls with ribbon... Yeah. Now they can speak freely. Bum, bum, bum. So which one came first? Or was the green ribbon made, like, for a kid's story? I'm trying to find, like, the original story, because I'm sure it's not, like, it's not copyright anymore. But that's why I'm just like, why can't I, like, find the original one? There's, like, all these paintings and stuff. The girl with the velvet ribbon is a tale with variants. Okay, so that's probably why there's so many. The original author is unknown, but some people say Washington Irving or Alexandre Dumas, with being strong contenders. A boy falls for a girl who has a ribbon around her neck. She never takes it off and won't answer questions about it. They get married. The boy wants to know the secret, but what if the answer is horrifying? Okay, yeah, so there's a whole bunch of tropes listed. And they're like, there's different variants. So variants are, depending on the writer, there's green, velvet, and red. Every version ends with the wife's head falling on the floor after the husband unties the ribbon. But in some cases, she's actually still conscious. Oh, she's still awake. Interesting. There's no explanation for how the girl ended up with a detachable head or the ribbon that keeps her attached. The earliest versions of the story were published in the wake of the French Revolution. So readers were probably expected to assume the girl was a victim of the guillotine and resurrected by unearthly means or another. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it's like hard to find. Like, I'm having a hard time finding the, like, the velvet one, the original one. I mean, she might be a zombie. Thank you for the self-care, Yada. It looks like in 1984, there were a series of books called In a Dark, Dark Room and Other Scary Stories. And they were basically urban legends retold for children by Alvin Schwartz. And that seems to be like the big one. And that's where the green ribbon comes from. Seems like that's where the green ribbon comes from. So the original fable story subverted the trope, allowing Yeah, so it looks like in the original stories, the husband always pulled off the ribbon. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, so in the green ribbon... Okay, so in the green ribbon, which is the one in that dark, dark room, which was, like, retold for children... Jenny is the girl. Jenny says she's waiting for the right time. She gets sick, and she tells Alfred the time is right, and she unties the ribbon on her deathbed, and her head falls off. And that's derived from a French story of unknown origin that's popularized by Washington Irving's short story. My goodness. This is a lot to try to find, like, all the stories. This is a lot. Okay, we'll take this side. It is. This is gonna be a hell of a VOD when it goes on YouTube. Okay, so the green ribbon. Once there was a girl named Jenny. She was like all the other girls except for one thing. She always wore a green ribbon around her neck. There was a boy named Alfred in her class. Alfred liked Jenny, and Jenny liked Alfred. What? What is this ad? Excuse me? Excuse me? Ads. Hello. Hello. I'm trying to have story time here. I'm trying to have story time here. Excuse. Do you see this? Jenny liked Nissan. Apparently. Like, ma'am? Ma'am. One day he asked her, "Why do you wear that ribbon all the time?" "I cannot tell you," said Jenny. But Alfred kept asking, "Why do you wear it?" "I cannot tell you," she says. Jenny and Alfred grew up and fell in love. One day they got married. After their wedding, Alfred said, "Now that we're married, will you tell me why this ribbon?" I'm just gonna make up the rest of the story. I'm just gonna make up the rest of the story. Now that we are married, you must tell me about the green ribbon. You still must wait, said Jenny. I will tell you when the right time comes. Why is this drawn like a Tim Burton movie? I don't know. Years passed. Alfred and Jenny got old. One day, Jenny became very sick. The doctor told her, Jenny is going to die on this deathbed. Alfred was mortified to hear that Jenny was going to die, but they had lived a long, wonderful life together, and he understood. Jenny called Alfred to her side. Alfred, she said, now I can tell you about the green ribbon. Untie it and you will see the thing that you could not see before because it was hidden behind these Nissan ads, and I've been waiting for you to buy me a Nissan for all my life, and you never did, and we had to get around in a horse and carriage, which took forever. But now you could see why I could not tell you before. Slowly and carefully, Alfred untied the ribbon, and Jenny's head fell off. You're crying laughing because of my additions to the story. I like that story should have easily taken, like, not even 2 minutes to read, but because the ads, I had to just keep ad-libbing stuff. I mean, we got the gist of the story, though, right? Because I come in clutch at a cost. Well, I hope that Nissan enjoyed us looking at that, and I hope that site enjoys the ad revenue that they just got from us looking at it. Enjoy your ad revenue, scribed. Enjoy. Or scribed, whatever. I had to just keep yapping. That's fine. We can yap. Alright, Shepherd Metalworks. Sponsored. I mean, I do have a Nissan. If they want to pay off the rest of the $2 grand on that car, please pay it off. Nissan, please pay it off.
He's here, all right.
2 N's, because they're that good. I mean, I do like my Nissan. It's not bad. He's still here, all right. We're gonna have to fight Bloody Mary, aren't we? It's time.
Of course.
So just break it. Like, we don't know how to break a lock. Thank God, because I have a Versa. Well, that's what King and I have, a Versa. It's not bad. Packages. Packages.
So this is where they've been sending these.
What's in here? Of course it's sus. It is the sussiest.
Bigby Wolf.
Yes.
The big bad wolf.
This bitch. Anything here for me to look at? What's this wheel?
Used to be something.
I still am something! Oh, damn. They've been watching us. Damn. Don't like that.
They used to fear you.
They still fear me. You don't even know.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Why is there blood under it? Oh, it won't let me see the blood though. What's in here? What is all in here? What have y'all been doing in here? Oh, she's making bullets. She's making bullets for me.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Where'd you come from?
It's about time you showed up.
Where'd she even come from?
Take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
She's scared.
Ah, Bigby, I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to.
You are my business.
I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry.
Ew. Don't call her dear.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Oh,
wow.
damn.
What a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I'm an equal opportunity hitter. I will hit everybody. Is that not what she just did to us? Preach. Preach. Oh, we morphing. Look at us. We mad. We mad. Yo, you know she gonna be behind that wheel? Yo, why is she so fast? These hands are rated E for everyone. Facts, Ichi. Ichi, can I tell you how I woke up at 3 a.m. and I was like, shit, I didn't install Power Wash Simulator. I did this morning at like 8:30. I'm so prepared for today. So prepared. I'm so ready. Oh, I should like a Wendigo. Wait, am I supposed to be able to move right now? Okay, I can. Oh, damn. Oh, I got scratched. Didn't I hit D? Or maybe I get scratched either way. Maybe I get scratched either way. Okay, we going. We going. I'm hitting it, but it looks like no matter what, she's still gonna scratch me. Okay. Oh, see, okay, so when it's red. Okay, got it. I got it now.
Come out and face me!
Ooh! Yo, you know what? They need to put this bitch in Dead by Daylight. Like this exact version of her. Yo, what a great crossover would that be, though? Yo, Fables and Dead by Daylight? Come on. Tell me that's not a good crossover. Someone tell them. Somebody get Behavior on the phone. Telltale needs the money. Y'all want The Wolf Among Us too? Do that crossover with Dead by Daylight so y'all got the money to hire someone to do it. Hi Lars, how you doing? How you doing? Yo, someone get Behavior on the phone right now. This shit is gold. Oh! 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 I mean, obviously Bigby's gotta get Little Red Riding Hood. Bigby gets Little Red. Bloody Mary could have an original character. Oh, there's so many of you. Oh! Oh, come on, I'm hitting the things! Ah! That's my insides! No! Which one is the original? Oh my goodness gracious. No wonder she's such a killer. Wait, if she could do this, why the hell did they need Georgie? Oh, we getting mad. We getting mad. We getting mad. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, it's happening. Yeah. Yeah.
FBI, open up.
Oh, hell nah. Don't you know I eat red bitches for dinner? Oh, they're running. They're running. Look at us. We are the scariest. Oh, we gon' growl? We gon' growl? What's happening? What's happening? We gonna huff and puff and blow your shit away. Let's go. We found the original. We found the original. Ew. Yo, and that's her power in Dead by Daylight. She can make more glass pieces to throw at survivors. Oh! Maybe she wasn't the original one. Cool, we're getting jumped. That's up. Welcome back, Yada. Welcome back. Alright, sorry, let me catch up. Hi Lars, I'm doing well. We just had a wolf moment, you know? We just had a moment where things happened. Yeah, maybe that was the original one. Because his face is all bloody. So maybe that was the original. Whew. Okay, but let's think about this, right? Okay, so Bloody Mary. So let's talk about how they would come into, like, if they brought Fables into Dead by Daylight, right? Who would Bloody Mary survivor be, right? If Bigby is, if they make Bigby a villain, although I feel like because they're following the Fables, right? Like, Bigby's a good guy by the time he gets to Fables, or Fabledom, whatever. But, like, you could do Bloody Mary and then, like, one of the characters. And she could literally, like, throw glass at people, kind of the way Trickster throws the knives, right? And then, like, but maybe she has to, like, regenerate them, so you only get a certain number instead of having to, like, go and find them in, like, the different closets. So maybe she, like, regenerates them, but she can create multiples and spawn, which they do have characters that do that, right? They do have multiples and spawns. Or you could do, if you did do Bigby, you could do good guy Bigby, who's the human, but then you could also have Bigby, maybe you do Bigby as both the survivor and the killer, right? Like, you do pre-Fabledom Bigby as, like, the wolf, and then you do, like, after Fabledom with him as, like, the human-esque one. But maybe some of the things he still has, like, some of the powers maybe still work. Like, instead of being able to sniff out the survivors, maybe as good guy Bigby, he has, like, a radius where he can see where the killer is based on, like, the smell of the sniff after he encounters them the first time. I feel like you could do it. I feel like you could do it even if you just did Bigby alone. Like, you could make him be the first one that's on both sides, and I feel like that would be really cool. Right? So just, like, I'm just saying, if Behavior wants to talk about this and then wants to contact the Fables people to be like, listen, we heard this really great idea where we could put your characters in our game and make them scary, just like some of these original Fables, because let's not act like these original Fables weren't scary as shit. They were, right? So we put them like the original Fables, and we know that they want to do a Wolf Among Us 2, but all these studios keep, like, not having the money and keep letting people go, and Wolf Among Us 2 is stuck in development hell because they keep letting people go in these studios. So it'd be like, look, maybe we can come to some sort of agreement, right? Like, they already, Behavior has already put together a visual novel. It's a dating sim for Hooked on You, right? They could then branch out into also being like, look, we will help out with the Wolf Among Us 2 if we can put the characters in Dead by Daylight. Bam, everybody's happy. I'm just saying, this is a great idea. Somebody send this to Behavior and Telltale, or whatever's left of it, and to, Willingham, I forget what his first name is, the guy who started Fables. Like, send these ideas out, guys. That no, this is Telltale. The Dead by Daylight dating sim was something else. But like Telltale, I think still technically owns the right to Wolf Among Us 2, but I feel like they just don't have like people and funds to finish making Wolf Among Us 2. So if they were able to do like some sort of collaboration between all of them, I'm just saying, you know, it could be great. I'm just an ideas person here because I have no idea how to make video games, but we could get a whole resurgence of Fables. You know, I'm just saying, Disney can't be the only people fucking resurging all these Fables by remaking every movie that they've ever made again. It's time to get on the bandwagon, make the money while it's there. Like, the iron is hot. It's time to strike. It's time to strike. Okay. We'll get back to the game now. But seriously, if someone wants to tell Behavior my idea, I'll keep elaborating for them.
Bigby, you look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
So what you're telling me is that you strong, GK. That's what I'm hearing.
A whole 6 rounds of specially designed silver. I won't miss next time.
I'm hearing GK strong.
I thought I should point out a few things.
Sure, point them out.
Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Well, you're dealing with me now.
Not here. You're dealing with me now.
Maybe
it's no Nissan
but
Altima.
I advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive.
Why would I do that?
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair
Hi, Dan. How you
trial.
doing?
Can we at least agree on that?
How you doing? I guess you're out of commission tomorrow. I mean, I'll be somewhat in commission. The last time I did this, I didn't sleep that much. I slept for like 3 or 4 hours and I was awake. I will be fine. I will be fine. Listen, I will 100% be fine. Thank you for giving them a shout out. I don't like people at work knowing, so I play it off pretty well. No worries, GK. No worries. For anyone, okay, some of y'all know this, especially if you're like in the Discord and stuff, right? Y'all know this. Y'all know this. So recently, both King and I, but me first. I'm just gonna say me first. We started writing for Gamer Social Club, which is, if you look at the shout out, the little icon that is there. Thank you, Yada, for sharing the Discord. And if you do !GSC, or that should work. Wait, why didn't you work? Why didn't you work? That's not the one. This one. There we go. You can see some of my articles. You can see some of my articles. Chihuahua, that's just because I shared so much love for Metaphor and you love Metaphor. That's why. That's why. Oh, I have it as a timer and not as a command. That'll do it. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm so smart. Let's make it a command. Let's make base, but Metaphor is top tier. I mean, listen. Metaphor do be amazing. Leon! Hold on. This is why y'all should just, like, be prepared, you know? Oh, hello. Hello. There we go. Alright, now it is also a command. I'm so smart, guys. I'm so smart. How did I have it set as a timer and not as a command? But yeah, so started writing some articles. Also, this is new. This is somewhat hot off the presses. If Metaphor was 70 hours shorter, I'd totally play it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Hot off the presses, everybody. As of 2 days ago, but still I'm gonna say hot off the presses. Because I actually don't think I put this I don't think I put this in Discord. So I did a review for the game Slope Crashers, which maybe we'll actually play it later today. GK, I can do that. Are you good if I finish this first and then do the tier list, or do you want me to do the tier list right now? So I played Slope Crashers, which we might play later today. And they added Slope Crashers on OpenCritic. They added my review, which makes me an officially accredited critic. So I have a bio. I have a little bio on OpenCritic. So you can find me on there and see my review. So that's really cool. I can officially say I am an accredited critic. It is a thing. So, yeah, good times. Good times, guys. Move over, Roger Ebert. All right, I don't know about all that.
Victory.
But yeah. So that's happening, and that is all thanks to Dan giving me a chance to write for Gamer Social Club and for allowing me like an opportunity to try out some games, being patient with me as I sort of navigate like what it actually means to like legit review games. like legitimate reviewing instead of just being like, this game sucks or this game is great. Like actually taking time to like write things about it, you know, and like what to add, what not to add. Like, so that's been super, super cool. But yeah, if you take a look at the link that was on there and now it works right, so !GSC, you'll be able to see all the things that I post, and then you can click around and check out some of the other postings on there. Y'all know a bit more than 5 would recommend. Yeah, you know, a little bit more. But, you know, check out all the things that are on there. There's walkthroughs on there. There are like different reviews and editorials. There's also a YouTube channel that they have that you may or may not see me on later this week, you know, in this version and in this version too, you know. So yeah, you can check that all out, but check out everything that's on there, right? Yes, because this is, you know, my channel, it's like, hey, check out my post here. But there are other posts on there as well that you probably will be interested in, because I know not everybody here is just like an indie gamer or an RPG gamer. People who like the Indiana Jones game. There was a really great Indiana Jones review. They did a review for Dragon Age, right? So there's a lot of other ones coming up. There's also maybe, whoa, there's another review coming up. I'm on a roll, guys. I am on a roll. So... Clamps is insane. I wasn't going to call him out, GK, but Clamps is really insane. You right. There may be a review going up today. If you are looking, if you guys have been here, some of you were here on Tuesday. If you watched me play a game on Tuesday, then you have a sneak peek on what that review is. Just, you know. So if you see me play new games, don't be surprised if, you know, some of those games also end up with some reviews. Because why not 2 birds in 1 stone? And if you have no idea what game I played on Tuesday... What do you think I'm going to do? If you have no idea what game I played on Tuesday, it will also be on YouTube, on the YouTube channel. So you can watch the whole playthrough, because eventually Twitch will delete the VOD as they do, which is fine. We move those things over to YouTube then, and you can see the Candy Plays playlist of all the things that I've played, because developers and stuff have been kind enough to give me some codes. So yeah, throw some butter on you because you're on a roll. But I see what you did there, Elvis. I see what you did there. Enjoy your walk. I know my skin is dry.
Oh no, it's Aaron's and Jim.
Or okay, Jim and Aaron's. Enjoy. King will be back in a few hours. Everybody say goodbye to King. He'll be back in a few hours, and we'll still be here because we're going to be here for 24 hours. So yeah, check out those. Check out the things, you know. Bye to King. Goodbye, King. He'll be back. Have fun at PetSmart. Have fun at PetSmart. All right. So GK, after this chapter, we will do your tier list. And also I will send you the tier list because GK is going to be on the channel later today. Playing some Mario Party Superstars with me. Dart is yelling at me to get off the... Enjoy, Dad. Enjoy. We'll if you get bored later, we'll be here. We'll be here till tomorrow morning. We'll be around. Thank you for the follow. We'll be around. We'll be here. Leo and I, thank you for following. There's Leo. Look at that. Look at that handsome boy. Look at that handsome boy. The handsomest of boys. All right. Back to the game, guys. I know. Game, right? Okay. All right.
I will have a trial. Are we clear?
Why do you want to try?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Yeah.
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
Look at him. Look at him.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf.
Are
I
you?
didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Okay, I just want to say, Charles Manson also said he wasn't a killer. But we know he was responsible for things that happened.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
I already
yeah.
talked to Georgie. I know you ordered their deaths.
Mr. Porgy is mistaken, I assure you.
They could be relatives. Aw.
I'm a
Elpis, why we're not
businessman,
seeing pictures?
not a killer.
There's still
Or
a
the pictures
lot
of the
you
cat.
have to answer for.
There's a pet section
And
in
I
Discord
will,
just for pictures.
As long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable.
Ugh.
If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me,
Like murder.
you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this.
Oh,
miserable
fucking
town.
Snow White.
You're often reckless. And I worry you're not thinking.
Okay, okay,
Let me
okay.
ask you a
I
nice
accept this, Elpis. I accept.
What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
Ooh, it's
Because those are
about
two
justice.
very different things.
This is about justice.
I'm the
I'm the
sheriff.
sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie.
I don't believe you, bro.
He's dead, isn't he?
Like, you ordered the hit. You ordered the hit.
You really think I'm that stupid?
You were just as responsible, bro.
You have an obligation to bring me in. But you can brighten up that a little. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not know. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing this White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right,
You know what?
let's
Fine.
go.
Let's go.
Hand
Give me
over
the gun, though.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
Is it back,
What do you
Raven?
say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased.
Is it back? Because, you know, I don't know why this happens. Let me know if it came back. Okay, it is back. Cool.
Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Oh, he's trying to bait me.
You're
You know what?
under
We're just going to
arrest.
cuff him.
You'll be given a trial in front of your peers.
He's just trying to bait me. Nah.
And your punishment will follow.
I hope I get to inflict the punishment. That's all I asked for. My last cigarette.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
Look, we did the right thing.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Listen, Gren, you can have your chance.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Don't I look okay?
Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse.
I was literally on
You did
death's
well,
door,
Sheriff.
bitch.
I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know.
That I didn't
I'm
kill
just
him.
glad you made it back in one piece.
You're glad I didn't kill him. Just say what you
About
mean.
time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was
Damn.
my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone,
Can I have
Everyone's
your
so mad.
attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances,
Everyone is so mad.
I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
what? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Bigby, is that true?
Georgie may have killed them, but
You made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker
And
who
Georgie's
killed my
now dead.
sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Don't worry about it. It's done.
Justice has already been dispatched. Bigby executed him.
He's... what?
Dead.
So you see, the culprit has been punished.
Nope, there is
doesn't
still a need
change
for this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
How about I go ahead and kill you right now?
What do you mean, what am I doing online?
Do I look like I
What's up,
give
Hammy?
a shit?
After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an
How you
opportunity
doing?
to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
I feel like Bluebeard doesn't like the Crooked Man because he's moving in on his
You are
spot.
charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion,
He never
racketeering,
has.
and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
We're gonna let her
Now,
do
is
her
there
job.
anything you would like to say?
So he can't fucking try to spin shit.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
You have plenty to do, shut up.
Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
The rest of the charges are more than enough to deserve execution.
We all know who you are. We know what you've done.
Just give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if
Well, the
proven,
ribbons
are
were
enough to justify
technically by
death,
Vivian, but
upon
because of the
which
Crooked
your
Man.
body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
So let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself.
Ugh.
And I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to let
is
him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together
Justice.
and make something of this town, we have to start
Frickin'
doing
justice.
things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat
That's the
everyone
thing, it all
fairly,
leads back to him.
even when they don't deserve it.
It all leads back to him. Why are we taking the cuffs off? Why'd you take the cuffs off?
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was.
The problem with Snow White is she
He was
always
a
tries to believe the best in
scoundrel,
people.
lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
The what the fuck from the Peanut
Georgie was
Gallery?
looking for
Peanut
me,
Gallery is
yes,
speaking for the
but
rest of us.
He was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was
That
his
is a
business.
shame.
And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees.
Because you told him
I had
to.
nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so long?
Cover up.
Can we throw
I never
Snow
made
down the
any
well?
attempt
That'd be
to
great.
hide Georgie's criminal activity from you. I learned of it myself
For
only
fuck's
recently.
sake. Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Yo, Holly's speaking for all of us.
When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me.
Did you forget
That
that?
part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it
And, well,
because they want to protect
Holly is
me,
the best.
as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect
Bloody
you.
Mary almost
You
killed me.
intimidate
Yeah, literally.
people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired help.
Yo, Bluebeard, come on.
I see
Help me
some
out
of
here.
among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a
Yeah.
choice. Do you
She-
really think
Snow
she
is
wanted
problematic.
that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my
Oh.
better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of
You know, we should have just
tyrant.
killed him.
When your government abandoned you, left
We
you
should have just
poor
killed him.
and helpless,
Let me kill him
slipping
now.
on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here.
Don't turn
not
this on us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back.
And
in
we
the
let her
house.
keep the tree.
Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic.
Well, I'm kinda glad
All
that-
fables get glamours.
I'm not seeing this.
Because
Hi,
I
Radiated
helped
Bird.
her,
How you
She
doing?
was able to make a living.
This is my first
provide
playthrough
for
of this.
herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Yeah.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor.
No.
Bigby does.
The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry
God
on a
damn it, see,
clothesline by
Snow?
now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know. Snow made a mistake.
Ugh.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
And
You
now we're
can
trying to
lie
make it
yourself,
right. Can
but
you shut the
can't
fuck
lie
up,
to me.
Snow?
You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some
Some?
mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town.
And that's why she's
That
gonna
may
start
not
listening to
always
me
be
more.
clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
The sheriff does care.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Maybe you
Damn.
haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to
Damn,
protect
Beast.
you.
Shut the fuck
We're
up.
trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He
Just like
took
Faith and Lily.
from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
That's right,
You're all
Beast.
still afraid of him, even now.
Come on, Bluebeard.
But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
That's right. Get on my side.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you.
Where's the girls?
Bigby
Where's the
got
girls?
A confession,
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement...
Wait, where's the mirror?
Wait if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's...
Where's the mirror?
History.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this
Yo, someone
fucking
get the mirror.
town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing
Yo, get the
this.
mirror. Get the girls. Where are the girls at?
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Because you gave the order.
Of course.
You
Yes,
gave the order,
or
bro.
responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
Doesn't it?
That was
Fuck's
justified.
sake, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They
hardly...
were there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me?
Literally
It
trying
was
to
them.
kill me.
And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Literally
internally.
self-defense.
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples.
Yo,
while under
Bluebeard, back
your
me up on this.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
We did think she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that
That's
happened.
right. Crane was deputy
Right
mayor.
before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Was it?
Oh, you're right,
Was it?
dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior.
Why are we allowing a
but
criminal
I
to
must
criticize
do it
us?
for
I don't
my-
even know.
Completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never
Mashtaples?
happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
We answered for everything.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about.
Oh my
We
god.
lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
Oh my god.
Who was there while they idly played in their towers? Judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny. Without me,
I've never
who
done
will
a
pay
thing.
your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf?
If you behave, you don't need
Who will be
protection
the-
from the big bad wolf.
Miss White!
Yes. Yes, girls. Come on in.
Excuse me, dear.
We were drawing
I
tarot
wanted
cards,
to
you're
make
right.
sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little?
What's she doing here?
Tell us, Nerissa. Tell us everything.
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has
has
something to say.
to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up.
Well, she probably doesn't know she can
You
take it off yet.
enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you
Unless
do.
she's gonna
Told
show
us
him.
we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what?
See, he's
Now
noticing.
it's my
He's
turn to
noticing.
talk.
Take the ribbon off.
I found Vivian's body.
Let's go!
Did you kill her? Did he?
No.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Nerissa. My name
Tell
is
him.
Nerissa.
Tell him, girl.
Hey, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it.
Yeah,
Faith and Lily
girl!
are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never
Yeah,
done
girl.
anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
He's
Good
guilty.
enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Throw him down the witching well. Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
Wait!
I could always rip your arms off first. Would you enjoy that?
Okay, the ads are gonna play. I do have to run to the little girl's room. So I'm gonna let the ads play before this continues because I feel like this is such an intense scene. How does he respond to our threat of violence? Do we throw him down the well? Do we, like, just kill him here and now? Do we... Ooh, what if Holly finally trolls out and kills him? There's so many things that could happen. There are so many things that could happen. Why did that sound a little... Oh, right, there we go. Okay, we're gonna let the ads... Oh, shit. Okay, we're back. I don't know why the game, like,
For your
clicked in.
sentence.
Here we
We
go.
don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up.
Why you...
forever,
Elpis,
so
what do you
we can
mean?
never hurt anyone again.
You better not be seeing
How
ads.
can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe she has more if he isn't.
You better not be seeing ads. I'll be so mad if you are.
Too dangerous.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So
You know what I
think
didn't do? I didn't put my freaking
nowhere.
hoodie on.
someone needs to make a decision. Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
What do you think this is?
Everyone, calm down.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going
Just
to
doing
work?
the math. Oh,
He's
gotcha.
right. Nobody can agree on
For over
anything.
24
What about
hours.
Bigby?
What about
Bork, how you
He
doing?
was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should
Sorry,
be
I'm
the
putting on a
judge.
hoodie. I'm cold.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Damn, I
Okay.
mean, I was
Mr. Wolf, it's
I was
your
ready to
call.
let people vote.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
I was ready to let people vote.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
What do we think, guys? Wait.
Not this way.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to pick. I didn't get a chance to pick. Oh shit. Yo, in the bad eye. Let's go.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Think of me when you try to sleep. Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
Bigby's trying to be good. Bigby's trying to be good.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't
what
be
he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing
Damn.
the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
You don't get an extra day off? Listen, Bigby's trying to repent.
Do it.
Here's the thing. I know. Listen. Now. Game, I'm trying to click out and pause you. Now, here's the thing. Right now, Candy as Candy would 100% just be like, you know what, boo? Your head. Right? His head would have come off. Or at least the wishing well. Right? Congrats, you matched the comics. Thank you. Okay, that's just what I was about to say, Michael. So I just started reading the comics. I just read the first 2 volumes. of the comics. So I just finished the Animal Farm arc, which rest in peace, Colin. Like, what the fuck? But so I just finished that arc. And the thing is, I feel like Bigby in the comics very much is like trying to kind of repent and be better in this new world, right? He is not he's not trying to be as vicious as he once was. So I feel like Bigby would be like, let's try to do the right thing of like making him serve his time. Candy, however, if I was playing like as myself and had no other context for stuff, I probably would have ripped his head off. So Bigby has committed a lot of murder, but you know, he doesn't feel great about it, right? We messed up with Tweedledee or Tweedledum, whichever one it was. Now he's trying to be better, right? He doesn't want people to fear him in that way. He's supposed to be the town sheriff. He wants people to come to him, right? Right? That's what he wants. That's what he wants. Yeah, outside sounds like a mistake, Clamps. I'm literally inside and I just had to throw on a hoodie because I'm a little chilly. The great news about it being cold, though, is that my PC will stay nice and cold all day. It'll stay nice and cold. They're not gonna mess me up, Chihuahua. They'll come around. They'll see. They'll see that this was in the best interest of Fabletown. She made him a bird?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
Ha!
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
You right, Auntie Greenleaf. You right.
Work is work, I guess.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off?
What's up,
Leaving for the
Flycatcher?
farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
What's wrong with this line, man? These all the people that now need jobs and stuff?
Oh, Mr. Wolf? Flycatcher
Yes?
left his keys.
Great. Great. Let me get him the keys.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Okay. What's up, Bluebeard? Bluebeard's like, alright, now I can go back to being the crooked one around here.
You're late.
Of course she's still a bitch. Of course. Yo, she kind of worse in the comics, though, I'm not gonna lie.
Cringeworthy. Someone's gonna see you.
Colin! Colin, my friend. Oh, rest in peace, Colin. Damn shame. That do be some pig. Rest in peace, Colin. We barely knew you. Literally barely knew you if you read the comics. It didn't last very long. Are y'all going to the farm finally?
I'm going. Jesus.
It's about time, since you won't get glamours.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
Bruh.
You got these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around
Piggy,
here.
piggy, piggy.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Listen, if you would have just gotten the glamours.
Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
I gave you your
Why the hell
warnings.
did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Did you come talk to her like this?
Wait, Sheriff Bigby. I have something.
Oh, what's up? What's up, TJ?
You know, he was up crying all night. Poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye.
Aww.
So, if you could bring it to her, she was nice. So...
Yeah, sure.
Don't worry, you'll see her once a
take them
year,
all
kid.
with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm?
TJ means well. I think he
I've heard
means well.
ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
They're asleep. Don't worry about
have
it.
to go. I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around.
There is. There
a
is.
nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah.
Even in
You don't have to
daytime.
worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No.
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves. So you wouldn't know, would
I'm
you?
not allowed to go.
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He, must have run off.
Bullshit.
Tota's suspicious of you. Why do they hate the farm? So, okay, so because I just finished the Animal Farm arc, I can answer some of this. So the thing is with the farm, the old animals go to play. It's not just the old animals. So the problem is with the farm upstate, they feel like it's still prison, right? Because they don't get the freedom that everybody else does. So they can't leave the farm. They all have to stay there. Now, while the farm is taken care of, originally by Waylon Smith, and now it seems like Rose Red will be taking care of the people at the farm, being their sort of like deputy mayor. They still feel like they're trapped there, right? So don't forget, in like their original Fable world, right, they get to run around and do whatever they do, right? In the farm now, it's glamored so much that like regular Mundies can't get there, but nobody can really get there, right? So it's so off like the beaten path, it's so hidden, and they can only interact with the Fables. Now compare that to like all of them down here in New York City, where they can come and go in and out of what we'll call the real world, like without a problem, because they look human, right? So because they look human, they can just be wherever they want. They can travel the world. They can do all the things. Those on the farm are not allowed to do that. So while it is free for them to do what they want within those 20 miles, let's say, right? That I know that you meant public pool, so I'm just gonna allow that. So like while they're free to do whatever they want on the farm, they're not allowed to leave the farm because they don't have like the glamours. I knew that was a typo, Hammy. As soon as I read that, I was like, oh my god. No, you don't. Hammy, are you okay? Are you okay? You just apologized? Are you okay? No, I knew that was a typo. That was totally fine. I was like, that doesn't even make sense in context of what you're saying. I was like, that doesn't even make sense. It's all good. It's all good. The last time you typoed was how we got the Kingdom of Candia, and I don't think you apologized for that one. So it's fine. It's fine. That made me laugh as I read it, though. Could have gone to the pubic pools. That made me laugh. The game, yeah, this game and even the comics to an extent are really like commentary on things, which is really cool. Why didn't they just make it that we use the witches to provide glamour for all? Well, I mean, the witches, also need resources to make the glamours, and the problem is that the glamours are so expensive, right? So why are they charging for glamours when everyone needs it? Well, it is an option. It is an option, right? They don't have to get glamours, but if they don't get the glamours, then they need to be elsewhere. But yeah, it is really, like, the whole thing really is like a commentary, right? And this is before the days of Obamacare. What's it called? I know like this, I'll say slang term is Obamacare. I can't think of the Affordable Care Act. This is before the Affordable Care Act, but because this is supposed to be like the 80s. But yeah, so, not everybody can afford it. Medicaid isn't there for everybody. Medicaid, Medicare, it ain't there for everybody. Even though all these characters are so old, they would hit the age limits. Let me tell you, so many of them would hit the age limits. Who exactly profits from the glamours, I don't know. What I did learn, though, is that 90 cents of every dollar goes into the farm upstate, which is also probably why the people down in the city are so poor unless they have a job. And Bluebeard is one of the few people that lives extravagantly. I'm going to put it that way. That lives extravagantly. But yeah, it's messy. But All in all, to answer the original question, the farm is basically like a prison. Yes, you can run around, you have sort of free reign, but you can't ever leave. It's like Hotel California.
Saying goodbye?
Nerissa, where are you going? Of course he does, he's a pirate. I mean, you're right.
Hi.
You're right.
Hi.
Why are you wearing the ribbon?
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's
Out of
not
habit.
easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay, girl.
It's okay.
I get it. It's a reminder of your
Listen,
friends. It's fine.
I came
It's
here
fine.
because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm not sure where to start.
What happened?
Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Eat
Okay,
the pudding and pie
okay.
for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together.
Okay.
The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies.
What happened
If he
for
found
Nerissa?
out,
It shouldn't do anything.
I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
For Nerissa, it's just aesthetic.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying
Yeah,
to
it's just, that's the thing. It's like it won't do anything if she takes the ribbon off.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then...
She didn't mean to kill them. We're just trying to comfort you. We're just trying to comfort you.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us.
Damn.
We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in.
So she probably would have died before.
Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
Oh, shit.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it.
So she lied.
So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
You shouldn't have
So
lied.
you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after...
After what?
That
After
night,
what?
After Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do.
Which was?
I left Faith's head
You
on
did
the doorstep.
She left it there? Oh my god.
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
Why didn't you just tell me?
Fabric I found near there. That was you?
Yeah. I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
Like, why wouldn't you just tell me?
You started all this.
I just pointed you in the right
Oh, wait, she
direction.
couldn't tell me. She couldn't tell
People
me.
like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer,
She told me in the way
we
she
do it in
could because the
silence.
spell.
And the world likes it that way. We just fade.
This is
Like
how
we
she was
never
always trying to
existed.
skirt around what she was
I couldn't
doing.
watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
That's not true.
It is.
So she
You
told
just
us in
never
the
seen it
only way she
before.
could.
But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I do get why she did
know
what
you
she
might
did.
feel that way, but they need you.
Because she already had the ribbon.
Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I just out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line.
I think she still would have had to use the head because she couldn't say anything because their lips were sealed.
I'm still the bad guy.
It was effective.
But they'll come around. You'll see. After everything you've done for us. Maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost.
I tried.
And you
Colin is still gonna die though.
Town. Finally, because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason.
Because I can sniff it out.
I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
I was like, Narissa will remember that. For what?
For better or worse.
For what?
Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
For the Wolf Among Us 2 that we're never gonna get?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met
It's almost
before.
scary how good I am.
You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you?
All
about
these
that?
memories.
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
She's sus.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Happily ever after. Okay, so 68% killed Georgie. Almost 90% brought the Crooked Man alive. Okay. Less than 50% chose to imprison the Crooked Man. Okay, look, so many of us have a heart. We accepted TJ's gift for Snow. My last words to Narissa were, I hope I've done some good here. Special stats. You lied to him about seeing him. Yeah. You impressed Beauty with your with the detective skills. Bluebeard and I used similar interrogation tactics. We offered the butcher protection at the business office. We did help Colin avoid the farm. You know, if Colin never went back to the farm, he would never die. Crooked Man, we took him back to the witching well and we imprisoned him. We chose to burn Dee with a cigar. And we killed Dumb. We gave the money to Faith, but then she died. Georgie is dead. We offered Greenleaf a job. Bluebeard would have turned on you. That makes sense. That makes sense that Bluebeard would have turned on me. We drank with Gren after Lily's funeral. We tried to take off Narissa's ribbon. We did wait for Tiny Tim. Why wouldn't you give the beetle to Snow? Like, real talk. We accepted the beetle and gave it to Snow. Toad we stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm, but Snow still sent him. And he, you know, at one point we did try to give him money and he didn't take it from us. So that's also a bit on him, because we did try to give him money and he didn't take it. And we tried to remove the ribbon and put it in pie. Yep. Damn, what a great game. What a great fucking game, guys. Like, real talk. That was fantastic. See, like, I feel like this was an era where Telltale was at their best. Like, I'm sad that Telltale keeps just, like, falling apart. And, like, they kind of come back, but then they disappear again. I'm deep in Reddit on the ending. If they want filthy toes, they can go join the Anna. You know what? I feel like when TJ's old enough, he might, if he ever ages, I feel like he might try to, like, come down and like, actually glamour himself. But I feel like it's just that his fucking dad is a jerk. What's the matter, Chihuahua? What you find? Chihuahua's deep. Chihuahua's gone on the Reddits. She's gone on the Reddits. There's a strong-ass theory. What's the theory? Yeah, you can say it. Go ahead. Because, like, one day I might go back and play it, continue the story. I just read Legends in Exile and Animal Farm. I have the third one to pick up. That's not Nerissa, that's Faith. Oh, like maybe she got her cloak back? And she can change the way she looks? Is that the theory? I think you should play that YouTube video. You never met Nerissa. So it goes deep? They should have just kept going with this. I mean, I will say, I never played the Borderlands one. I did enjoy the Walking Dead ones. The Walking Dead ones I thought were pretty good. I will say most of the Telltale ones that I've played have been pretty good. I did not love, and I never finished the Back to the Future one. That one I never finished. The Game of Thrones one was good, but it definitely needed like a second one. What's the other one that I played? I played all the Walking Dead. The Batman ones were pretty good. She didn't want to remove the ribbon because it's the catalyst for her glamour. Ooh. That'd be a good theory. Okay, hold on. Let me go here for a hot second, because I think I'm going to try to exit the game and see if it gives me any issues. Yes. Okay, it didn't give me any issues this time. Beautiful. Beautiful. I just wanted to be on a different scene in case it gave me issues, but it didn't. Okay. So I hope you find what you're looking for. Was her trying to find what happened to Faith the whole time. Damn, that'd be wild. I mean, like, I guess instead of calling her Ariel, let me see. Hold on. Ending of Wolf Among Us explained. I'm trying to, which one is it? I'm really like, is it the end? Chasing her, letting her go. I mean, I did try to find her. If you have it open, I'm gonna give you permissions. That should work. Michael, you have 60 seconds to the purple one. Hold on, let me go here. Is it this one? Is this the one? I gotta add the audio here. Just give me 1 second. We did Clamps. We beat it. It is very, very good. You should definitely play it. Where's YouTube? I think the game beat us. I mean, that is also possible. Okay, cool. All right. Is the audio fully up? All right, let's see. I'll play it, and if I need to boost the volume, just someone let me know.
So, Season 1 of The Wolf Among Us has come to its conclusion, and the ending took a lot of people by surprise. Some players understood what was happening right away, but a lot of other people were confused following the game's conclusion. So I'm going to try my best to explain exactly what I think the ending means.
I assume now, that scene plays out
let's take another look
always,
at
no matter what.
5.
I'm actually going to lower it just a little bit.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Like, just to make sure, like, this scene with Nerissa, I assume, always happens no matter what choices you make, I would guess. Or at least this piece of it with, like, the different, what's it called? The different sound bits, right? Because, I assume that this is something that's pretty static and would remain. But if I'm wrong, please tell me. Roger Gathering, yes? Okay, good. Because I wasn't sure.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay, so for those who don't remember, "You're not as bad as everyone says you are" is what Faith said to Bigby in episode 1.
Because we're not that bad.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Now, let's look at a few other things. Nerissa and Faith both have the exact same purple bag. They're also both right-hand smokers. And like Bigby remembered, they've both said the following things.
Is that why we can hand her a cigarette?
You like my ribbon?
Ribbons. Faith wore one too.
Do you like it?
I need to tell you something.
But you couldn't.
I have to tell you something.
The game ends with Faith's voice addressing Bigby, written in her blue subtitle color. And if you remember, glamours were brought up several times in the game, and in earlier episodes they showed us exactly how they work and how they can be used to mislead others.
And how they
All
can be
of these
somebody
things
else.
imply that the Nerissa and Faith we meet in the game are actually the same person. If you're having trouble grasping this now, you'll probably understand it by the end of the video, because I'm going to go over a lot of evidence that supports this theory as we go on.
Do you think they would confirm in the second one?
Maintain the mindset that Faith and Nerissa are the same person. There are two common theories to explain this. The one we'll start with is the theory that Nerissa was actually Faith in Glamour. So basically, we never met Nerissa, we just met Faith, who had faked her own death and was pretending to be Nerissa all along. One of the most convincing pieces of evidence for this theory is that when you ask the mirror to show Faith, it says it can't because its lips are sealed. That says to me that Faith is still alive and wearing the ribbon. After all, the mirror was able to show other dead bodies, just not Faith's. At the end of the game, some of the lines that are repeated are, "She concealed her beauty to escape the kingdom," "Dr. Swinehart is still running tests," and "They used to call me the Little Mermaid." All of these hint that Faith is still alive, disguised as Nerissa. The first line, "She concealed her beauty to escape the kingdom," tells us that Faith is already known for hiding her true form.
Yes.
She already has a history of concealing her identity in order to escape persecution. It's all in her fable. That means that Faith could very easily live her life glamored as Nerissa because she already has experience eluding capture by lying about who she is.
This is true.
It's in her nature to hide her identity. The second line, "Dr. Swinehart is still running tests," tells us that Swinehart has yet to determine whether or not the head on Bigby's doorstep was actually Faith's. Since the rest of the body has yet to be discovered, it could be that the head on Bigby's doorstep was simply glamored to look like Faith's, rather than it actually being hers.
Similar to what happened with Lily.
The third line, "They used to call me the Little Mermaid," has an emphasis on used to. In the context it's brought up in, it seems to imply that she's no longer the Little Mermaid. So basically, she's not Nerissa anymore, she's someone else.
Interesting.
Another piece of evidence for this theory would be the note that Faith meant to give Prince Lawrence, the one you find in her coat. All it says is, "I'm sorry." It would make sense for Faith to leave this note to her husband if she knew she'd be faking her own death. You might be wondering why she went through all this trouble glamoring herself. Well, it seems like Faith wanted the Crooked Man to believe she was dead the whole time to stay off his radar. I think the reason Faith is still hiding her identity after the trial is because if she revealed she was alive the whole time, she'd be the one on trial.
True.
After all, she lied to the jury, manipulated Bigby, tampered with evidence, and did a number of other questionable things. With all of that in mind, she needs to stay in glamour to avoid being locked up or worse. After all, Snow wants to run a Fabletown that does things by the book. That would include
Snow needs to chill the fuck out.
even if her motives were sympathetic. Now for the other theory, which is a bit more straightforward. Instead of Faith being the one in glamour and Nerissa being dead, this theory flips it and states that Faith in episode 1 was actually Nerissa, and the real Faith died before the game began. In this scenario, we never actually met Faith, we just met Nerissa, glamored as Faith. We also assume that what Nerissa said at the end of the game was true, and the head we see on Bigby's doorstep is Faith. Faith really did pay for Nerissa's mistake and was killed by Georgie before the game even begins. In order to make sure that Bigby would pay attention to Faith's death, Nerissa glamored herself as Faith and purposely interacted with Bigby. Later on, she placed the real Faith's head on the Woodlands doorstep, knowing that Bigby would see it and start an investigation. Why? Because after interacting with Faith, Bigby would then have a personal motivation to find her killer. This theory is relatively easy to follow, and in the end it's about Nerissa doing whatever it takes to get justice for her friends.
Very true.
Both of these theories make sense, but in different ways. The first theory makes sense because it has a lot of evidence. There are a lot of subtle signs sprinkled throughout the game that tell me that Faith is really alive. Given the second head on Bigby's doorstep, Snow, was actually someone else in glamour, it wouldn't be unreasonable
I do like
to say
the
that
first
the first
theory.
head on Bigby's doorstep, Faith, was also a different person in glamour. The second theory makes sense in the most straightforward way possible. It's easy to understand, it fits in canon, and it flows well. It's the easiest way of rationalizing the ending, despite it not having as much evidence as the Faith theory. So that's what I've gathered about The Wolf Among Us' ending. I'm not saying that these theories are fact or law.
I like the first one better.
Content, we're not going to know what's going on. In fact, this could just be a big red herring. But I do think that these two theories are good explanations for the ending based on what we've seen so far, and they're the only two theories I've seen that I can really get behind. So which theory do you stand by? If
Thank you
have
for
any
the self-care.
explanations or pieces of evidence I didn't address in the video, share them in the comment section below. I'm really interested to see them. So I hope you were able to take something away from this, even if you don't agree with my interpretation. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for more videos like this one.
I like the first theory better. I feel like the first theory like also fits with the game. Fans, we want Wolf Among Us Season 2. Bankruptcy is a valid option. Fans will remember that. This is so true. This is so true. Like, but can't really use it because it's too far away from my room. You hardly know her because you never met her. I love looking at, like, let me see. I'm just curious, right? Like, Wolf Among Us 2. This first reveal 2 years ago. First reveal 2 years ago. What did they actually do?
You're listed here as a private investigator. What does that sort of work entail?
Depends on the night. Most nights it's watching, waiting for a slip up. I don't know, someone gets greedy, someone gets brave.
And that's what you were doing the night of the incident.
Yeah. Took me weeks to track them down.
Mm-hmm. There's Bigby.
They hadn't cast so much as a shadow.
Still would.
Night.
Fair.
You've been hesitant to share with us.
Mm-hmm.
I assume.
Do they only show us Bigby?
Confidentiality associated with the job.
Something like that.
Your boss, Miss White, said things didn't go as planned. She mentioned that there was some violence.
We fighting Wicked now? I mean, it is the 80s, you know?
In the moments when you find yourself losing control. How does the anger manifest itself?
How does it manifest itself? Well, let me tell you something about that. It's like I'm a huff and puff and blow some shit down. 2023. 2023. Good joke. Good joke. Good joke. Such a good joke. I mean, here's a question, guys. Which one comes out first? At this point, like, which one comes out first? Silk Song or The Wolf Among Us 2? Which one comes out first? Because goddamn. Goddamn.